Today I'm showcasing one of the easiest and most powerful Town Hall 17 attack strategies after the latest update, the RC Walk Double Overgrowth Root Riders. This army is super simple to master and absolutely devastating in both wars and the new ranked mode. I'll break down exactly how to use it step by step, so you can start crushing bases right away. Let's get started. Now, for the army setup, we're running the Double Overgrowth Root Rider strategy. Even with the new Spring Trap rework from the update, I think the Royal Champion charge is still unbelievably strong. For equipment, it's a classic setup. Electro boots and haste vial on the Royal Champion for that fast and efficient opening charge. The King carries Earthquake boots to weaken the core with his ability. We're bringing 2 Overgrowth spells to control pathing and force the Root Riders exactly where we want them, and the Troop Launcher as the siege machine to push deep through the core. On top of that, this army is simple, powerful, and incredibly easy to master, perfect for both war and the new ranked mode. So what you want to do with this army, you're going to pick a side of the base to come in. Then start the RC Walk with 4 invisibility spells. The goal is to create a good funnel and get as much value as possible. Here's a little trick. Since we've got Spirit Fox on the RC, we don't need to use back-to-back invisibility spells. So after dropping your RC, use the first Invis, then use her ability, and rotate Fox and Invis. It will give you way more value than you'd expect with just 4 Invis spells. Then recall her. On the other flank, use your Queen with her giant arrow to set a clean funnel. Then send your main army straight through the middle with all 3 main heroes, and follow up with the Troops Launcher behind. Now something I like doing, and you'll see it in the replay, I use an Overgrowth early on the Town Hall and the surrounding defenses. It helps reduce the incoming damage, and makes it easy to deal with the defending clan castle. Otherwise, we really have no chance to soak that much damage with the Rage Spell Tower, boosting defenses and going strong against the army. So never be afraid to use it early. You've got 1 more Overgrowth left. Your troops in the center are pretty durable, and obviously, they've got the Eternal Tome to help them out with the Rage spell inside. Once the first Overgrowth expires, my army takes down the Town Hall without any trouble. Don't forget to keep using your Super Barbarians to keep up the funnel outside. Now here, I was a bit late deciding about the second Overgrowth, but waiting paid off because I used it on the back-end Monolith section, and it made a huge difference. That Monolith is so dangerous if you ever wonder, so save your Overgrowth for that if you can. Now, something that I don't love about this attack strategy is that it's very dependent on the RC charge. You have to get a good funnel and you don't want to lose her early. But this strategy becomes a lot stronger if you've got that right. Next, in this hit, as you can see, this has a double Invis spell tower setup. I picked the 9 o'clock side for the RC charge, as this side has good value with a Fire Spitter, and you always want to get a Fire Spitter early. Got good value with the trick I shared earlier, and then recalled her. Why I probably shouldn't have come in on the top side of the base is because of the easy access of the Town Hall with double Invis spell tower and a Void Hook tower, as it is way more annoying if you take it lightly. Queen Giant Arrow triggering both Invis spell towers. Then you use your main army in the middle. I use the first Overgrowth on Town Hall and the Hook Tower. You have to always not underestimate the Hook Tower. Notice the base has a dead zone surrounding the Town Hall compartment. It was always going to be hard to get my main push right here, which has my heroes, everything to go inside the base here because of the dead zone and untouched buildings. Troops Launcher opened that left side compartment, and unexpectedly, my king got split from the main push. So I need you guys to be aware of when the base is trying to make it difficult for you with these dead zones. But that's not the end of the world. So I just used his ability because the walls and Monolith would snipe him easily. So his ability helped to get rid of the top side and took down the Monolith beautifully. We all make mistakes, but I'm still going to be able to get a pretty devastating 3-star here. Warden ability to keep the push strong against traps and CC. Once the Overgrowth went off, RC helped get the town hall. And notice this time, I used the second overgrowth early because of the hook tower, and King already cleared the monolith section. Use barbarians to keep the outside funnel so the main push doesn't split again. So, getting the right hero equipment is key. What if we didn't come up with earthquake boots and spiky ball? The monolith would have simply sniped him and made it even tougher. So you don't need high levels, you don't need max electro boots or anything, but you definitely want to have them. The final attack using the double overgrowth Root Rider's army. Take a look at the base. A heavily trapped town hall compartment sits on the top side with a hybrid spell tower setup, and both fire spitters are facing that top side. So the best approach is from the bottom side of the base. I started the RC charge at 5 o'clock, aiming to create a solid funnel and snipe key defenses. Watch how much value she gets. She took out the multi-inferno first. I activated her ability, rotated Invis and Spirit Fox, and she went on to take the second Inferno and a Fire Spitter before I recalled her. That's insane value. Tip: always activate her ability after the first Invis, so the Fox passive carries her while giving you time to drop the next Invis spell. This keeps her alive and maximizes efficiency. Next, I sent the Queen at 3 o'clock with her giant arrow to secure that side funnel. Then, the main push goes in the middle with the troops launcher. Why launcher and not siege barracks? The launcher tosses troops into the push, strengthening it, while the Queen with Healer Rush Unicorn and Super Barbarians keeps the outside funnel intact. As the push reaches the Town Hall, I drop the first overgrowth on the Town Hall compartment, including all defenses. The Poison Spell Tower might slow the army a bit, but that's okay. It won't stop the push. Warden ability is timed to protect against tornado traps, giant bombs, and spring traps. If some traps aren't triggered, they just deal minor damage. Finally, I drop the second overgrowth on the left side while the town hall is about to fall. Giga bombs are irrelevant here because the army is overwhelming. I use King's ability to speed up the finish. And that's how you use double overgrowth Root Riders in wars, weekly tournaments, or Legend League with the new update. With the right equipment setup, good RC Invis rotation, smart overgrowth usage, and steady pathing control, with double OG, this army is one of the easiest to master and still powerful even after the new update and Springtrap rework. If you found these tips useful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a top-tier Town Hall 17 strategy.